Hi friends, welcome. It is day number 28 of FYG and GYG. Find your gift and give your gift. 33 days to a more joyful life. If you would please join me in 3 grounding breaths so we can get on the same page. Uncross your legs, put your feet on the floor, your hands in your lap, palms down or up, and take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Today I chose to make a little bit of an audible noise when I exhaled, because then I feel like it's really propelling out the stress, the negative energy, whatever I'm wanting to release more of. So it's something to think about next time we do those breaths. Today we are talking about what's going in. And that pertains to your mind and your body. The other day we were talking about standing guard at your brain, right? That there's a little man that I picture at the front that opens up and looks out with a little shield and a sword in my brain and my heart. Just about the idea of that. And today I wanted to explore a little bit more what is actually going in your brain. You know, when we did those kind of the bike spokes about our lives, all the different ways we give energy to. And then the next day we took one of those spokes and did another one about how we could create the one that we want, all the things that we could do to create, to make that happen, to manifest it. The same thing I want to do with kind of our mind standing guard when we talked about it in one of the previous videos. So if you have your journal, I want you to use it today for this exercise. And you would open your journal and you could just write on the top of it, day number 28, what's going in, ? And then in parentheses, I put your mind and body. And then we're going to just give a little time today to look back or to think about what is going in our minds and our bodies. So if you're writing down in your journal, you could possibly be writing down beer, wine, and you can jot these down if one of them pops into your head, or if while I'm talking about it, you think of one of your own, jot it down. This is what's going in, and we're going to include our mind and our heart and our body, right? All of it is a part of us, yeah. So beer, wine, fast food, soda, vegetables, vitamins. I know I'm going kind of fast. You can write down any of these if they pertain to you, or if they don't, think of your own. I'm just giving some examples. Gossip, prayer, self-destructive thoughts or spinning that punches us constantly. Meditation, very clear boundaries of what you allow and what you don't. Uplifting music. News. Do you watch the news every day? Do you watch CNN constantly like Mia Sposo does? Uplifting reading, uplifting programs on TV, shows about murder or death, violent movies, yoga, exercise. So those are just some ideas to think about. And I think that the biggest key to making a change in your life, or to changing your life at all, is awareness. And the more we can have awareness of what we are putting into our mind, into our mouth, into our heart, into our bodies, when we can really be aware and slow down, we can start navigating the world in a way that benefits us, that feeds our purpose, that feeds our health, that feeds our heart, that feeds our minds. Yeah, that awareness. That's what we're doing today. We're bringing awareness to what is going in to your mind, your heart, your body. So you can do the list a little bit now. You can do it when we're done. And then after you feel complete with what you have written down, what is going into your mind and your heart and your body, once you have completed that, take a pause and think all of the thoughts that came up that you get to work with. And I love gratitude. Gratitude, I almost feel like is a cheat we get to do to catapult ourselves up. Because everything that we have gratitude for, we are attracting more things to have gratitude in our lives. Gratitude also, if you're feeling funky and you pause and you think, what am I grateful for? It shifts you from this energy to this. And the top energy is love and abundance and joy. So just being in gratitude, it's like, I'm feeling funky today. Oh, I know a quick way, an easy cheat to pull out and to get on a higher level. I'm going to be in gratitude of the yellow butterfly that's coming, you know, or whatever it is. I'm going to be in gratitude. I just took another breath. I'm in gratitude. I have this kick-ass cup that my kids bought me. Do more of what makes you happy. So whatever we can see in front of us, there's so much to be grateful for. Elevated, elevated, more of it coming. Okay, so I love gratitude. I feel like it's a cheat, kind of like bedtime intentions. You get to put the angels to work while you sleep. So anyway, after you write down these things and you thank everything that showed up and you practice gratitude for a moment to elevate yourself and feel better and allow some stress and tension out of your body, walk away from your list. Give it a few minutes, give it 30 minutes, give it half a day. And then go back to your list and open it and look at what you wrote down, what you are allowing into your body, what you are choosing to put into your mind and your body. Once you look at that, I want you to underline every action that you want to eliminate. Don't cross it off, because later you might want to go back and look at it. Underline the actions you want to eliminate from your life. Drinking too much, gossiping, procrastinating, spinning an old story, being a victim. Okay, underline those. Then make a beautiful little star next to the ones that you want to grow. So if you wrote down prayer and you pray like once a month when you're in a funk or you're really scared or you think something bad's going to happen, God help me. Maybe you want to increase prayer to include God in going to the grocery store. Or, hey God, will you partner with me when I call this person so I am my greatest self and connected to you instead of spinning from my human brain, which is kind of puny. So put a star next to the ones that you want to grow. Then remember we talked about that game cornhole where you toss the thing and try to get it into the little hole, the beanbag. Then we can start making little cornhole tosses and making a game plan. Like week 1, you can look at gossip, right? So you just, week 1, you're gonna bring awareness to gossiping. So whether you are witnessing someone gossip, and by the way, if you hang out while someone's talking shitty about someone else, you're participating in the gossip. You don't have to stomp your foot and say, I chose not to gossip, stop it. No, you just have to say, excuse me, I'll be right back. And go breathe some fresh air. And go read something inspiring. And go have a beautiful, give someone a compliment, right? That quick little thing, we are out of that lower energy because we're supporting it when we listen, right? So you can set the boundary, hey, friend, I know usually I bag on that person with you, but I'm trying to be more healthy and practice happiness. I'm trying not to gossip. So do you mind if we change the subject? And if they say this to you, say, I'm going to walk over there and do something nice for myself, right? So week 1, choose one thing to bring awareness to. So we never want to do anything big or drastic, just little baby tosses that feel doable. And week 2, you can pick the next thing that you want to bring awareness to, right? That you're going to step out of every time. Oh, it's gossiping? I'm out. Oh, I'm going to do something good for myself, right? It's like when a bad thought spins in your head, you can stop it. Oh, there's that old thought of unworthiness that came when I was 7 years old and now I'm 51. I don't need it anymore. Sorry, thought, you're out. And I'm going to put in Your epidermis is freaking awesome, right? Or whatever it is. You're going to replace the thought, make little teeny baby 3-foot tall shifts in our life. And those lead up to evolution of ourselves, of our well-being. So work with one underlying thing a week. Become friends with your thoughts. They guide you to where the healing is that you need to do. I love when I have negative thoughts now because I'm like, oh, wow, I must be in a situation that I feel vulnerable. And I'm starting to beat myself up and second guess myself. What's a better thing that I could do in this moment? Oh, I could be kind to myself. I could be gentle to myself. I could close my eyes, find that little girl who has to act out a lot because she didn't have her needs met, although I'm shrinking her down to become more one with me. But find that little girl and say, gosh, I'm feeling vulnerable as an adult. I can't imagine how you're feeling in there. I got you. I've got you. You're okay. And people don't have to know that you're talking to your little girl. Could sound a little bit crazy, but you can just close your eyes maybe, or just take the 3 breaths we normally take, but with the intention to connect to the girl and let her know you've got her back. Our bodies are such gifts, showing us how we can love ourselves. So anytime it's acting up, anytime this is spinning and punching you, take 1 star action a night. And when you are setting your bedtime intentions, say thank you for your meditation and welcome more of it into your life. So the ones that you want, that you underline, you're going to pick 1 a week just to bring awareness to relate with it in a new way. And then at night, you'll take 1 of your stars that you know is good and that feeds you and makes you happy and lights you up. It could be volunteering. It could be painting. It could be singing. It could be playing with your dog. Looking lovingly into someone's eyes. I mean, whatever it is, notice that star and at night say, oh, I love looking lovingly into people's eyes. I welcome more of that connection in my life. Right? So we're going to just welcome in, and then we're going to go to sleep and know that it's happening and know that everything's lining up to support us that way. And then as we bring awareness to shift the things, we don't have to shut them or cut them, or we just have to shift our perspective on them. They're no longer a bad thing. They're showing us where we can heal and grow. So gossiping, that served me in the past when I felt like shit, and it connected me with people who felt like shit. But since I don't feel like shit anymore, I'm going to use that to say, oh, wow, I can see gossip. I know that I have risen above the need to connect with other human beings through this. I'm not going to tell that other person what to do or they're bad because that's not where they are. I'm going to remove myself from the situation, send them love, and send myself love or do something kind for myself. So that's it, you guys. And I think it's so important that we have awareness what we allow into our minds and our bodies. Because if we're living in our purpose, and if we are helping and serving others, when we are full of love and full of awareness, it can bubble out, right? That love onto other people. So take a look at what you're putting in, and then you get to decide where it goes from there. You're not a victim of anything. You get to decide how you move forward. My quote today is, I stand guard of my mind and my heart. I allow only loving and positivity in. The rest can take a hike. Dear God, we are grateful for every stage and phase of our life. We're grateful for everything that we have experienced and done, whether we label it good or bad. Let us continue to open our mind and hearts, continue to move forward in a powerful way, and let the things that we see that do not serve us fall to the wayside, and let us grow the things that feed us and elevate us. I'm grateful for everyone watching this video. I send love and light out to the world, especially those who are struggling with illness or sadness, great sadness. Amen. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. We are at day 28, so we have 29, 30, 31, 32, 30. We have 5 days left, 5 powerful days. Let's do this and commit to living our best lives, being powerful beyond measure as we were created to be. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.